All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Alex, your toxic dating coach. And today we're going to talk about three toxic traits, toxic feminine traits that men find irresistible. I do not recommend you guys become these types of women, but I do recommend that you sort of apply some of these principles. Um, it's like me giving you a gun, okay? Don't go out and shoot people. Go ahead and shoot an animal to get some food, right? It's almost like that. I'm presenting to you a weapon that is dangerous in the wrong hands, but is useful in the right hands. And I'm hoping that I don't have too many psycho followers out there. So let's see what this is. And by the way, we're having a seminar on in December, what day is it? It's going to be December 4th. It's going to be a seminar on social intelligence. Purchase your tickets on the description down below where it says purchase tickets. It's going to be about social intelligence. It's going to be really good. That's going to be the first part of that seminar. Then the next month, I'm going to have the second part of that because it's going to be a course. And by the way, our course, Nice Girl, is available to purchase right now. Only available to purchase this month. Click on the description down below to purchase it, or I'm closing this channel. So the first one is this. Narcissism, the narcissistic woman. The women who spark this projection, because at the end of the day, it is a projection, okay? And narcissistic people are pretty much universally one of the stickiest types of individuals, but also the ones that suffer the most. They're not happy with the attention they get because it's never enough. It's really nothing to envy, to be quite honest with you. The women who spark this projection are cold and not that interested in the guy. And this happened to me, right? This really happened to me, because they have a blank slate, a blank screen to project things on. They never really tell you how much they like you, but also they don't tell you how much they don't like you. So it's almost like a blank slate. Even her face, right? They don't really need the guy. They're self obsessed, and she's hard to submit. And this type of woman usually appears as a free spirit, creative, and most importantly, assertive. This makes men want to loosen up around her and be more relaxed, and it'll make them want her to submit to them, right? And the problem is that these types of men never got the attention that they needed from their mothers. And by the way, you can learn a lot about this in Robert Greene's book, The Laws of Human Nature. There's a similar topic in the chapter about the masculine and the feminine. Like the mother wanted a child to give her what her man didn't give her, right? And so unfortunately this gives a man an emptiness that's hard to fill, and they can't verbalize it, but they'll chase after it their whole lives, right? So if you're able to look like or act like the narcissistic woman, it'll spark the projection. And it's not hard to do that, to be quite honest with you. Just Google shit the narcissistic women do. I'm not recommending this. I'm just letting you know the toxic traits that men are attracted to. I don't know why we're attracted to that, but the second one. So that's one, narcissism. Men are attracted to narcissism. The damsel in distress. You see, I talk a lot about weakness. A lot of times we assume that if we show strength, it'll actually make people like us more, or it'll make, yeah. But we don't notice that the people we like the most are the weakest ones, children. There is a sympathy behind it. There is a certain empathy we have, and there's a sympathy that we have towards children. Why? Because they're vulnerable, they're weak, and so we loosen up around them. This type of woman, the damsel in distress, is a woman who shows weakness. The woman who is less constrained, she's more wild and has a bunch of energy. This woman might be from a completely different culture and maybe even broke, no money, right? And appears weak and in need of help. This guy who reacts to her will feel like he can help her out and be the hero, right? The man who falls for this, men like this, unfortunately, had strict mothers, right? And are consciously attracted to perfect looking women, and unconsciously want a rebellious woman, right? They want a mother figure as a wife, but not that. But they also want the slutty girl as well, right? They feel like this woman is weak and are lured by the pleasures that this wonderful woman seems to offer. But this type of woman is very manipulative, and their anima is masculine and masochistic, right? These men develop so what tends to happen with these types of women is that they'll present themselves as having a shitty life, and they'll even show you with their face, with the way they act. They'll play up on the negative things that happen in her life. And the reason why that type of woman will do that is to elicit the empathy of the guy. And it'll emotionally engage the guy, but that is toxic. That's pretty much manipulation. But it works. It fucking works. Like, if you play up on your weaknesses, you'll notice that men want to help you more. And that's why the women who is super successful struggle with finding a guy that actually love her, right? Those types of women struggle with finding a guy that actually not cares for her, but acts masculine around her, because she shows too much strength. You show too much strength for your own good. So you could use this in a healthy way by just showing weakness sometimes, exposing the things that hurt you, exposing that maybe you have depression, exposing that you have mental health issues sometimes, just being honest about your life. Because what that does is that it makes you look like you're not threatening. And on top of that, they'll feel bad about your life, and they'll want to help you, and they'll naturally emotionally invest in you because they're trying to help you. They'll think about how to help you out. And this is why I started seeing escorts in Mexico, because I was tired of meeting these girls with shitty lives, bro. Like, these girls had such shitty lives that I wanted to rescue all of them, and I'm like, fuck this shit. I don't want to hear about that shit no more, man. I don't want to go with a shitty life. So I just started seeing escorts, because I'm like, don't tell me about the fucking fact that your uncle might be touching you and shit. I don't want to hear about that shit. But then the escorts start telling you about her life, and because they start getting comfortable, and then I'm like, bitch, never mind. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, he got issues. He definitely got fucking issues. Okay, I do have issues. And the last toxic female trait is the time traveler, the woman who is holding on to her past. This type of woman is friends with her exes. This type of woman is even seeing her exes. This type of woman projects her traumas onto the guy. So if she's been cheated on, she'll naturally want to control the guy. And some guys like that. Or some guys like the conflict of having to tell you to stop seeing your ex. Or sometimes guys find it almost like a masochistic pleasure in having conflict in the relationship. And whenever you're holding on to your past, you will have conflict. I'm telling you, every woman that stays friends with her ex, I'm sorry, I don't want to be judgmental, but you're dumb. Like, you're just dumb. Like, what the fuck do you think? You think your man is gonna be happy if Tyrone is still your friend after you dated him? But what you don't realize is that suspicion will constantly make him think of you all the time. And unfortunately, if his self-esteem is low enough, it'll make him obsessed with you, actually, which is the contrary, right? And it's almost like women think, like you think your ex is not gonna try to bang you. It's like, hey girl, I'm Tyrone, and let's just be friends. I'll never try to bang you. Of course not. It's not how it works. Because hey, wait a minute. This is the last time I tell you this, Alexis. Don't you ever use my voice unless you put me on camera, okay? If you ever do that again, I will never ever be back. Okay? All right, Tyrone out. Took offense to this. Oh, don't you ever do that shit. Oh, okay, Tyrone, whatever. Tyrone, let me ask you something. Have you stayed friends with your exes, and what has happened? Tyrone? Tyrone? Hello? Didn't I tell you not to use my voice? I'm going to give you one more chance, okay? Anyways, I'm going to go right now. I'm going to put your time out. Tyrone out. People, what's going on today? woke up on the wrong, or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, staying friends with your ex, it may be toxic, but it creates a competition. Um, or even having a lot of male friends, that kind of stuff. Even if it makes you happy, trust me, guys are gonna have a problem with that. But even though they have a problem with that, it actually makes them more attracted to you because it's competition. You know, like you may not like the competition, but it actually makes you like the person more. Oops, sorry, right? As long as you don't bang the guy friends, it's not a problem. But it is a problem when you have too many guy friends. And I don't think a woman should have too many guy friends more than girlfriends because it just creates problems in their relationships. Not in her whole life, but I'm talking in terms of relationships. I don't think you should have too many male friends, in my opinion. Um, Anyways, this is Alex, your toxic dating coach. Come to my seminar in New York City. It's gonna be about social intelligence. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm excited about this. My course that I'm trying to come out, Male Nature, is gonna be. I'm gonna put it out 2 years from now. I'm not gonna. It's gonna take way too much research. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys have any dating advice questions, comment down below, and my subscribers will answer you. And like this video, or I'm closing the channel. God damn it! All right, man. Peace out, people.
All right, so if you're a nice girl, if you're tired of being played, if you're tired of people not respecting you, if you resent that people don't take you seriously, if people just see you as a sex object, if you feel like people are always playing you, I would highly recommend you check out this course called Nice Girl. I rarely put out courses, and every one of my courses is a specific purpose. Psychological game of attraction was for single people. Natural chemistry was for women in relationships. This course is for specific nice girls. Now, most of you guys are nice. Most of you guys have great hearts. Unfortunately, men take advantage of you. So I have this limited time course. Specifically, you guys can only buy it and get access to it July and November. Now, if you purchase it in July or November, you could have access to it all year round. But you could only purchase it July and November. So this month only, you guys can purchase this course. It's only for a limited time, right? So in this course, you're pretty much gonna learn about how to set boundaries, how to project a powerful presence, how to create healthy boundaries, how to communicate yourself in an assertive way, how to not let people take advantage of you. Like, you're gonna learn the art of how to identify those who are trying to take advantage of you, how to assert yourself, signs of weakness, signs of strength, and how to communicate signs of strength, and how to lower the signs of weakness. All of these things, I can promise you, ladies and gentlemen, look, okay? If you just do what this course says, just doing what this course says is gonna improve not only your dating life, but your professional life, your personal life, your social life with your friends and family, because people will always try to test you. People will always see whether or not they can take advantage of you, even a fucking child. So by purchasing this course, you could create a healthy immune system. There are three types of immune system. There is your body's immune system. There is an emotional immune system that you increase through meditation. And then there's a social immune system that is through self-assertion. Okay, so this course will help you build that social immune system to push away certain behaviors from your life and certain people, and by default you attract the right people. So check out that course. One, it's not okay. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not gonna fix the problems 100%. I'm not here to lie to you guys. I'm here to give you a realistic expectation. Okay, it's not gonna completely change your life from day to night. But if you do what the videos say. Okay, if you're 20% if you're at a 20% in terms of assertiveness, by finishing this course, you could go through it 40%. Now you guys might say, where are the evidence for it? In my life only. Okay, and through people's experience, through applying these methods, and through doing research about what actually helps assertiveness. Okay, so I thoroughly researched this course. I put a lot of thought into it. It's not complete. Next month, I'm going to add another part, which if you buy it now, you're going to have access to it, okay? So I'll see you guys inside that course, and stay toxic, my friends. Purchase it now, or I'm closing the channel, okay? See you guys inside.